Thousands of people are making tens of thousands of dollars by reselling iPhones. Now, it is a great and easy side hustle and almost anyone can get started doing this, including you. This video will dive in and show you exactly how much money I personally made from reselling iPhones and how you guys can start the whole process from A to Z. Let's dive right in. Now, the first step in starting to resell iPhones is, of course, to find a supplier, vendor, or somebody on Facebook Marketplace selling cheap phones. And of course, you do have to invest upfront money. The way this business model works is you find a cheap iPhone on Facebook Marketplace or another website, and then you mark it up, you list it back on the same platform for a couple $100s more. Let's say you find one for $200 that's in good condition, you buy it, and then you resell it for $300 to $400 and collect a $200 profit from the sale. Easy, right? Now, just to show you guys on Facebook Marketplace, all you're gonna have to do is search an iPhone and then go to wherever you live and then select the radius for 10 miles so that if you find one, you're not gonna have to drive forever. So just to show you guys real quick, you're gonna find iPhone 12 for $400, one of them for $440, an iPhone 11, and you're just gonna see so many of these. As you scroll down, there are so many phones, and there's even people buying phones. So if you take that into the next parts of the video, you can literally just like sell your phone to some of these people on Facebook Marketplace because they're buying instead of selling. But all of these, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of people buying phones, and you're gonna see all these prices that range from like literally like 50 bucks all up to like $1,000. And in the later parts of the video, we're gonna see how you guys can price these and what you're supposed to buy them at. But this is just gonna be a basic, show you guys how many people are selling and taking good photos and basically just selling their iPhones on Facebook Marketplace so that you guys can buy them. And a lot of these people are doing it for cheap, like this iPhone 11 right here for $60. And it ranges anywhere from literally $50 to like $1,000 on Facebook Marketplace. So there's so many phones that you can go, you can look, see if they're cheap, buy them from Facebook Marketplace, and then mark them up and resell them. Now let's move on to the next steps. If you're just starting out, I recommend that you don't buy a ton of phones and you just buy one or two to see how the reselling process works and to see how much money you can make off those two phones that you bought. Now, if you don't have money to invest up front, of course you need money because this is how the business model works. With reselling anything, you need money to buy that thing in the first place so that you can resell it. Now, let's just say again, you bought a phone for $200, you mark it up for $400, you would collect and you sell it, you would collect that $200 profit from the sale. Now, if you don't have the $200 in the first place to buy that phone, you can't resell it for $400 and you can't make money off that because you couldn't even buy the product in the first place. So I recommend saving up money. If you're a younger person watching this video wanting to start, do chores around the house, get a job, mow lawns, do yard work, anything you can do to get money up so that you can start reselling, because without money, you can't start this business model. And a lot of businesses out there, you do need some money to invest up front. With drop shipping, you need for your domain, your website, pretty much any business, you need some money to start up. Most businesses are not free to start up, except for some online ones that do have exceptions. But for this video, do get your money up and start by collecting money so that you can invest money up front to start this business model. Because that's the reason you guys clicked on this video, is to start reselling phones. So the first thing that you guys can do is get money to buy the phones. Now this video, I'm not just gonna be talking about how to do it, I'm gonna show you exactly how much money I made from reselling phones for 30 days. Now, if you do wanna skip this introduction and how to do it, just skip to the earnings at the later parts of the video. You're gonna see it in the chapter right at the bottom of the screen. Just click to the last one, earnings, at the end of the video. But for you guys sticking through the entire thing, keep watching. Now, once you have enough money, you're gonna have to buy the phones in the first place from somebody else on Facebook Marketplace. Now, to buy them, most likely you're gonna have to meet up with them. I know shipping is an option, but you're gonna get the phones much quicker and much faster to start and you can start the process much easier if you just meet up with them and buy the phone in person. I say this all the time, if you're ever meeting up with somebody, always do it during the day and always bring someone with you in a public setting. Never just go to the alley by yourself on a dark day with hundreds of dollars in your pocket ready to buy a phone, because there has been stories of stuff happening and some people are desperate for a couple $100. So never go by yourself, never go when it's dark, and never go in any suspicious place. Always bring someone with you whenever you buy phones, because I know it's only a couple $100, but some people in this world are different, so always bring somebody with you. Now, let's say you finally got a phone. What you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna take high quality photos, all angles, front, back, sides, the bottom of it. Take high quality photos of everything that you can and make it in good lighting. Like this lighting you see right here in the video, make sure that the lighting you have in these photos is good. If it's sketchy, nobody's gonna wanna buy the phone and nobody's gonna wanna get it from you. Also, make sure the angles are perfect, because if somebody even suspects a crack or a scratch or a dent in the phone, they're gonna click right off your listing and go to the other 1,000 listings that I already showed you in the video. Just by scrolling, you can see how many listings there are all over Facebook Marketplace. So make sure all of these angles are good, the lighting rating is good, so it clearly shows that there's no scratches, no dents, no anything if your phone does not have it. Because if anything even like suspects of a crack, a dent, a scratch, anything on the phone, they're gonna click right off and try to find a better one because they have so many options on Facebook Marketplace. Once you have the phone and you're listing them, you're taking high quality photos, do not just go to Facebook Marketplace. Also go to OfferUp. You can post on Snapchat and Instagram too if you do have some friends wanting to buy, but OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist, those three are gonna be the perfect ones to sell. And remember, the more platforms is the more potential buyers. Not everybody in the world uses OfferUp, not everybody in the world uses Facebook Marketplace, and a lot of people are old school and they still use Craigslist. So go to those three main platforms: OfferUp, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace. Those three main platforms, you can widen your audience to try to get more sales, because the more platforms is the more potential buyers for your phones. And when listing the phones, it's a good thing to keep in mind is to create new accounts on all of these, because I know OfferUp does shadow ban people where your listing does not get shown if you have an old account and you weren't active for a while. OfferUp shadow bans. Facebook Marketplace also allows you not to get on Facebook Marketplace. You can only have a Facebook account. So if you're running into that problem, just start a new account and start a new account on all these platforms so you don't run into any problems before listing your thing on the platform. Now, once you listed it on these platforms, the next thing is potentially meeting up with buyers. Now, you're gonna wanna ship it, but shipping is gonna be such a pain. You're gonna have to spend money on shipping costs, and the customer is going to have to pay you through another means like Cash App, Venmo, bank transfer, any of that stuff. So I recommend just meeting up with people instead of shipping it, because those are the two options. Shipping can be profitable, but it's kind of dumb and you do have to wait on your money. And if you just meet up with the person, the sale is gonna get much over quicker and you're gonna get the money in your pocket quicker. Now, the part you guys have all been waiting for, how much money I personally made after doing this for 30 days. Now, I bought a total of 4 phones. The first phone was $233 and I resold that for $350. Now, the second was an iPhone 8, which I got for $40, which that I absolutely thought was a steal. Now, I sold that one for $80, so that was only a $40 profit, because I don't know why, but I got like almost 0 messages. I literally got 2, and after I responded to one of them, the buyer never sent another message. Now, the last 2 were both iPhone 13s, the exact phone that I personally use. Now, I got the first one for $360 and the second one for $320, and I sold both of them for $500. So I know I just threw a bunch of numbers at you guys, but now we're gonna go through the total expenses and the total revenue to calculate our total profit. Now, to do the math, the total revenue was $1,430 and the total expenses was $953. So if you subtract the expenses from the total revenue, that's how you get your total profit. And the total profit for this video and for this side hustle for the 30 days that I did try was $477. Not bad for a side hustle, but there was a lot of work involved, including meeting up with people to buy the phones and meeting up with people to sell the phones after listing them online. And I had to drive to do all these meetups, so a lot of the gas money was on this, because a lot of people, I put a 10-mile radius, a lot of the people weren't too close, and it was a 20-30 minute drive to pick up some of the phones. But in the end, this was a good side hustle. I did enjoy it, and I did make close to $500, and it was a good side hustle, and I made close to $500. So if you guys did enjoy this video, just like I did enjoy making it, make sure you guys like this video, and if we get to 1,000 likes on this video, I will make a part 2. Now, if you guys are completely new to the channel, my name is Matt, and I make these types of videos every single week, multiple times. So if you do enjoy this type of content, consider subscribing. It's free. It literally takes 1 second. I know when I'm watching a video, I hate pressing that red button, but it would help out the channel so much, and it is completely free for you guys to support the channel. Now, my name is Matt, and I will see you guys in the next video.